So we write today 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We write 18 exams.
Wait, did you count the portfolio as well?
Yep.
Oh, no, that's not an exam though. That's like a supervision, a revision lesson.
Yeah, but it's counted as an exam because the government is making us count as an exam. Because it's from the government. We're buying 17
Yeah.
or 18.
Yeah, no, I would go for 17. Actually, wait, I write 15.
You write 16.
How do I write 16?
The portfolio.
Yeah, okay,
It's not
yeah.
an exam, but it's still writing.
No, I don't count that because ma'am said it's a revision lesson, so I don't count
No,
that.
I remember lying. It's not a revision. It's a real legit thing. Like, it's not going to count for marks for our term, but it's going to count for marks for the government.
No, but if she sent my mom an email, because my mom asked her what's a portfolio, and she said it's where we go and see what they're struggling with, and we just do revision.
The hell no, it's not. The government's issuing it.
The portfolio.
No, they're giving it to us.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're
Yes.
not getting confused with tomorrow's one? Because tomorrow's one's from the government.
No, tomorrow's paper 1, which is coming from the school. The portfolio is coming from the government.
But then what is paper 2 coming from?
The school.
Sure.
Yes! Because the portfolio is paper 3, right?
Yeah.
And all paper 3s always come from the government, except in English and Afrikaans.
Yeah.
So every paper 3 comes from the government.
Wait, but then yeah, I'm not gonna study for that. No. Because ma'am said then tomorrow's one is from the government.
Tomorrow's from the government.
Yes. Because tomorrow's one has congruency in it, and ma'am didn't really teach us congruency.
Wow.
So tomorrow's one is from, that's what she said in the email, tomorrow's one is from the government, the portfolio is a revision session, and then the next paper is hers, the one she said.
No, but then she's lying to someone.
Yes.
Because the school has to give us 2 math papers that count for marks equally.
But then
the portfolio can't be revision.
I don't understand. If she doesn't really know what's in the government paper, how does she know it counts for 120 marks, tomorrow's one?
Then it has to be the one she's giving us.
Yeah, no.
Because we're writing what, paper 1 or 2 tomorrow?
1.
1.
Govern-
Paper 1 comes from the
school. But she said it from the government, and then she said portfolio, revision session, paper 3 is hers. But then if tomorrow's one comes from the government, then how does it have, if it comes from her, if it can't come from her because she didn't really teach us congruency.
So,
It has to come from the government. Like, that's the only way it makes sense.
but we don't know congruencies in the paper. No, TSM will give us congruency.
But she didn't teach us. We spent like 20 minutes on it.
No, but the thing is, she doesn't set out the math papers. So remember, Don Robin's behind
Yeah.
in that. Well, we're ahead.
No, actually, no. I was talking to a kid from Base the other day when the last time we had extra class. And he's like, no, they also, because ma'am was talking to both of us, and as we were walking downstairs, he's like, no, we also didn't do congruency yet.
Oh, is that when I went to fetch you?
No, not that day. Yeah, that day, yes. And he's like, no, we didn't do this yet. I'm like, okay, but we also didn't do this yet. Us and Base are on the same page. We're not behind, they're not behind.
No, but we Shemers here is more like the only houses. So like Seaforth, Roberts, Lindley, Frisk, and Cameron, Cameron and Argyle. They're ahead. So they probably spent like 3 whole lessons on it.
Congruency.
And we only spent 10 minutes. So for all we know, their teachers are the ones that set out the paper.
No, but she told me that she set up the paper because she asked me, Leila, will you be able... Yeah, she was like, Leila.
She lied.
She's like...
Because she told everyone else that she didn't set out the paper. And another one, because like people asked, ma'am, do you know what's going to be on the paper? And she said, I have no clue because I'm not setting it up.
Because she told me, Leila, I set up the paper, and she was going through the exams with me, and she's like, Leila, would you be able to do this? Would you be able to do this? I'm like, ma'am, I wouldn't be able to draw that. And she's like, okay, fine, I'll change the question for you. I'll change that question for you. I'll change that question. I was like, oh, thanks, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
That's what she told me.
Change it to something I'm easy with. I'm good with.
No, I don't know if she just changed it for me or for all of you guys, but the transformational geometry, she changed it for me, like, a lot.
She
like,
can't change it just for you. There's actually a rule about that.
Yeah. No, but she told...
Because then, like, if a kid fails and they find out that your exam paper was changed, because no matter what, someone's going to find out.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be a whole big issue about it.
Yeah. No, but then how did she tell you guys that she didn't set the paper up, but you told me she set the paper up?
No, but like remember in class that day when someone was like, ma'am, how do we do this? When we were working out the mobs.
Yeah.
Someone asked her then, ma'am, what do you know what's going to be in the paper? And she said, I don't know, I'm not setting it up.
What the hell? No, somewhere she's lying, guys. Somewhere.
But don't you remember when we were calculating our term averages?
I do, and
someone
it
asked,
happened.
ma'am, do you know what's going to be in the paper?
But it happened a few times where someone asked her.
And she kept saying each time, I don't know, I'm not doing your papers.
Yeah.
Maybe she's doing your paper, but she can't change everything.
No.
Because most likely after the exam, we're going to be like, oh, hey, Layla, how was your exam? Oh, this question was easy. What question is that? Oh, this one. And we'll be like, because you're not going to say it softly, and then like other people are going to say that you got a totally different math paper from me. And then they're going to go to Mrs. Stone and be like, oh, yada, 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 got a different paper from yada, yada, yada.
No, but remember, after the exam, it's not like in term 2 where we go through our question papers. So there's a very...
No, but like you're obviously like knowing us, you're going to be like, so Layla, how did you do? Okay, so what did you get for number 1? Oh, I got, because what was the question again? Oh, 92 squared times 92 squared. What? I didn't get that question. I got 58. I got 58 squared times 59 squared.
Yeah, no, I don't know. We'll just see. But she said tomorrow's one comes from the government. We'll just see. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to say now extra hard. You know what? You know the scope that she gave us was trash? Because she gave us everything, but she didn't say what to study for which paper.
Yes. No, but she said in extra class she told everyone, for both papers you study the same stuff.
Oh, did she?
Except for the government paper you study congruency for the one she's setting. But now we don't know which one is which. So I don't know if we study congruency for both papers. Do we?
Whatever. This woman.